Hi, and welcome to day 1 of the Prioritization Pack. So sometimes it can be hard to know where to begin with so many different things sort of competing for our attention. Very often we get easily distracted, and sometimes we tend to fall into this pattern of being more reactive towards certain things. But if you look at people who have good prioritization skills, usually there's a sense of calm, there's a sense of clarity, and there's a sense of composure as well. And most of that comes from the ability to be present, to not be caught up in distraction. So that's what we're going to be focused on in this pack. Whilst at the same time, learning how to plan, reflect, and track our progress. We're also going to look at how we can minimize the number of choices we have. But we're going to look at that at the end of today's session. Right now, all you need to do is to get comfortable. Make sure you're not going to be disturbed. We're going to begin with our eyes open. I'll talk you through the exercise as we go, but just soften the focus so it takes in the entire space around you. And then when you're ready, just taking some nice big deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe out this time, just gently closing the eyes and just feeling that weight of the body pressing against the seat beneath you. Whatever thoughts racing around right now, just letting those go, letting them come and go. Just feeling that contact, body against the seat. And just taking a few moments to settle in to wherever you are, just starting to notice the different sounds. Again, just allowing them to come and go. And now just bringing the attention back to the body. So just checking in with the body, noticing how you feel right now. There's no right or wrong way, just noticing whether the body feels sort of heavy or light, restless or still. And just to build up a clearer picture, starting at the top of the head, just scanning down through the body. Just noticing any areas that feel particularly comfortable and any areas that might feel a little tense or tight in some way. Just scanning down towards the toes. So as you become more aware of those sensations in the body, you might have already noticed that rising and falling sensation of the breath. So some people feel it in the stomach, some people the chest. Doesn't really matter where it is. If you can't feel anything, just gently place your hand on your stomach to feel that movement. But just beginning to notice where in the body you feel that rising and falling sensation. No need to breathe in any special way. So just staying with that movement of the breath. Just beginning to notice the rhythm of breathing. So are all the breaths the same, or is each one a little different? Are the breaths long or short, deep or shallow? And as you continue to follow that movement, just starting to count the breaths as they pass. So as you feel the rising sensation, counting 1, falling sensation 2, then 3, then 4. At 4 you can stop and start again at 1. So just counting 2 complete breaths each time, then starting again at 1. So it's a very gentle focus on the breath. Still allowing thoughts to come and go. Not a lot of effort required. No special breathing required. Just resting the attention on the breath. The only thing you need to do is to realize when the mind's wandered off in that moment, letting that thinking go and gently bringing the attention back again. And now letting go of that focus on the breath. And just for a moment, letting the mind do whatever it wants to do. So if it's been wanting to think, just let the mind think now. And just gently bringing the attention back now. Just coming back to the body, back to that feeling of contact and weight. Just starting to become more aware, the space around you again, any sounds, the temperature. And then when you're ready, in your own time, just gently opening the eyes again. And just pause for a moment to notice how you feel, how the body feels. At first, this can feel counterintuitive when you're trying to prioritize things. Taking time out to do an exercise like this can feel a little counterintuitive. But it's actually part of developing that sense of calm, clarity, and composure that's essential for prioritization. I'm also going to suggest that you try to develop a clearer routine. So very often, if we have lots of different things kind of going on, then it's very difficult to feel as though we're on the rails and that we're following a particular sort of plan of action. So as much as possible, even if it's down to having the same thing to drink every morning, having the same breakfast, there's something about limiting our choices that brings about a greater sense of clarity in the mind. We'll come back to this in the next few days. I'll see you back here tomorrow, though, for day 2.